In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a little hidden gem within Standard Time, and that is the ability to start timers within the Project Tasks tab. So you can see in this screen that I have the Project Tasks tab selected, and probably see that I am using the Windows edition of Standard Time. This of course works in the cloud as well. Just wanted to show you a different view here. So I have the Project Tasks tab configured with a certain set of columns that are useful to demonstrate this particular feature, and that involves the use of this Start Timer column. Let's start at the beginning and find out how to actually get to the Project Tasks tab by going to the Home All Views. And you can see an icon here, you can see a tab here. If you go to the second row and click Project Tasks, you end up here. I'm also going to be using the time logs because I actually have a timer running right now, and you can find that by going to Home All Views and then going to Time Logs. So that switches you to here, or you can click the tabs that you see at the top. I have the Start Timer column here, and I happen to be filtering this by one particular project. I'll get into that a little bit later, but this column here allows you to simply start a timer by clicking. So I'm going to click on this icon, which is for a task named TechWeld. And when I do, you'll notice that a little pop-up appears, and right behind it there, you'll notice that the timer running column has turned from no to yes. I got those by right-clicking on a column header and choosing Insert Column. And so I was able to insert those columns. And now whenever I click on one of these, like deburr, I now see that this timer running has changed to yes. A little pop-up told me that the timer had started. And if I go over to the time logs, I now see the timer that is currently running with a yellow background and green text, and other older timers that had run earlier, the actual work, start and stop time for those. So I happen to be filtering by today, so I'm only looking at today. Now, this brings us to this topic of filtering. When you're in the Project Tasks view, you probably will want to filter your view. One quick way of doing that is to go over to the filter view on the left-hand side and choose Favorites, and then click Filter by Selected Favorites. You now see all of the projects listed here. They of course all have Start Timer and Timer Running, and so I can look at the different projects that I have here, and I can decide, well, I'm going to start on a chop saw task. And again, I click it, up pops the pop-up, and then Timer Running turns to yes. I go over to the time logs. You now see that this other timer has stopped and a new timer has started. So that's really nice. I can just click, click, click throughout the day, start and stop timers, going through my various jobs that I have shown here as I'm filtering by favorites. And then when I'm finished, I can go up to the timer ribbon and just choose Stop Timer. And so it says that my timer was stopped. That's a really nice way of starting and stopping timers with the Project Tasks tab.